The first book I'm going to review, I'm going to start doing book reviews, and the first book I'm going to review is Citizen Cash, The Political Life and Times of Johnny Cash by Michael Stewart Foley. It's been a while since I read this book, but it's a great read. If you're a fan, it was written by a fan. So I highly recommend, if you're a fan of The Man in Black, to read this book. This book literally focuses on Johnny Cash's politics. And the author, in the introduction, uh, uh, he's at Sotheby's at the auction of June Carter and Johnny Cash's estate. And he was talking to a lady there who was talking about how Johnny Cash was a Christian and a Republican and a patriot and all these things, and all those things are all true, you know. But it made the author really think about it. So he went and wrote a book totally focused on Johnny Cash's politics. Uh, uh, Now, if you're one of those types that think that your political identity and your personal identity are the same thing, uh, I don't really consider myself one of those, but sometimes in very agitated states during trying times, I'm sure I become one of those people. I hope, you know, no one's perfect, and neither was Johnny Cash. Johnny Cash was not perfect. No one is. So, you know, Foley, he goes into Cash's shortcomings and about issues and whatnot, but this is a very rich book, and the thing that I got out of it, and why I, you know, as someone when I was young, why I felt Cash spoke to me so well. He really identified what it was, and if you're familiar with social realism, Johnny Cash was a social realist, and when this author pointed this out to me, the light bulb went off, and I'm all, oh, that's why I always felt those songs, just this connection. I never really, I never could really explain it, you know, until I read this book. But intellectually now, you know, and but I don't want to do any spoilers. He gets into the Native American movement, the prison reform movement, uh, all these things that were very important to Cash, Vietnam, what was going on, all that stuff in this book. And I don't want to spoil it. I think people should go out and read it. It's a really well written book, and if you're a fan, it's a really good book. So if you have time and you like to read, I'd say this is worth reading. So, you know, thank you.